We
can messenger.
Yeah, that's true.
I can call you on messenger.
Oh yeah, I still need to make a graphic for the phone line.
Baby, I feel so down, and I don't know why. I keep walking for miles. I am people, they don't understand.
So I should write that down somewhere.
No girlfriends, they won't understand.
I think it would be cool if when we go to commercial we have just a screen that doesn't show us.
That would be good, actually.
Like a pop-up screen.
We'll work
and
on
have
that.
the info on it, graphics and stuff.
Last night, he said, ooh, baby, I feel so down. And it turns me on when I feel left out. So I turn around. Oh, baby, gonna be alright. It was a great big lie, 'cause I left that line. Oh, people, they don't understand. No girlfriend, they don't understand. Spaceships, they won't understand. On top of this, I ain't ever gonna understand that. Last night, he said, ooh, baby, I
And
feel so
it's,
down. And it turns
let's
me
see,
on
the
when I
voicemail.
feel left out.
1-802. That's Dad. Or
Oh, baby, don't care no
1-802.
more.
I believe it's
I know this for sure.
468.
I'm walking out that door.
7822. Okay.
Oh.
Got it. I think we're ready. I think we might actually be ready. What do you know?
That's amazing.
Oh, that's noise. Okay.
What?
Ugh, all right. So, I'm not ready. I haven't had a drink yet. Oh, I have a problem.
It is noon.
Yeah, it's PM. So, drink 'em. Oh wait,
all
I
that matters.
don't think I've sent the going live to the
They
Discord.
don't understand. No girlfriend, they won't understand.
Yeah, we have to make more screens.
Spaceship,
A break screen with like contacts and that sort
Yeah.
of stuff.
That's what I was saying in the chat the other night to Milk.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, make this banner.
Yeah. We need that.
He said, "Ooh, baby, I feel so down, and it turns me on when I
And since I have both of the buttons, or actually, do you want to do the intro music stuff? I can't remember how we did that last time.
No more. I know this for sure. I'm walking out. I'm walking out that
Oh, I don't know. I can't hear over the pre-show. But yeah, the you're listening to, and then the intro, and then we. Do you want to do it from your side, or do you want me to do it?
A van full of candy.
Yeah, I guess you can do it. Trying to trust. I'm not used to people's audio coming through well on Zoom, so I have to remember you've got the gear.
Hopefully it sounds good.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's touchy, right?
yeah, it sounds good.
Like a... And did that level, is that a good level?
The Van Full of Candy show. You're listening to The Van Full of Candy show.
Yeah, could maybe be a touch line.
Her voice, that's as loud as I can get it on this pad.
Okay, well then we're fine. And we didn't really talk. Are you okay with, I meant to ask if you're okay with me sort of throwing to, I sort of wound up throwing to all the breaks and stuff. So if that's alright, then,
Do whatever you want to do.
alright. Where's all the chat?
Is anybody there?
Yeah. All right. All right. Here we go, suckers. Oh, Spirit is too much. Hey, everybody. By which, no, you know what? I'm not going to say it. There'll be people watching later. Or listening later. Because this isn't the actual main listening time. I mean, it sort of is. It was nice to have some interaction last week in the games and those sorts of things. But they'll get here. They'll get here. Hey, everybody. It's Vanful of Candy Show again. It's the pre-show. I
Pre-show.
can't have shows without multiple pre-shows for some reason.
That's weird.
I don't. It's a problem.
Mhm.
Today, that's clearly not the wall of the stage here at Stab Comedy Theater behind Jason.
No.
He's up in the hills. I guess we'll save that. We got to do our week in review chat. So we'll save most of that. But needless to say, we're going back to our roots of
Yes.
doing things not in the same space at the same time.
And the hardest way possible.
Yeah. Anytime we can add a degree of difficulty,
Do
we
it.
will.
Do it.
Yeah. All right. Let's make sure we're even. I think we're pretty even. What do you think? Do we need to kill time here, or do we want to just get going? Because you got to get back to work.
I'm just signing out of all my work stuff. so
Nice.
maybe 2 minutes here.
All right. 2 minutes.
Maybe less. Yeah. I just don't want
That'll give everybody time to get here for their favorite drive time radio show. I want to talk, but I guess I need to wait because I want to go into how pleased I was with
Well,
last
let's just
week.
start the damn thing.
Well, you said you needed 2 minutes.
I'm done.
Okay.
Let me just double check. As long as this ringer is off, I'm good. We can do whatever.
Oh, I need to actually hit the timer correctly this time.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna want to keep track of
Yeah.
stuff.
Hey, it's Sketchy! Yay! First audience, or at least
Hey,
first
Sketchy.
vocal audience member has arrived.
Hooray.
Welcome, Sketchy. All right, coffee and booze. Not in the same vessel. I've got to have the vodka over here and the coffee over there.
That's off.
Can't drink too much. I'm gonna go home and work out in between shows.
Whoa. Look at you. All right.
All right,
I think I'm ready here.
if we're ready, let's do the gosh darn thing.
All right.
It's episode
I'm gonna
2
start
of the
pressing
Vanful Candy
buttons.
Show. Yeah,
Ready for buttons?
do it. Button press, go.
You're listening to the Van Full of Candy Show.
Welcome to the Vanful of Candy Show, everybody. I'm Jesse.
I'm Jason.
And what do we have going on today, sir?
We've got so much lined up for you. It's a barn burner of a
Oh,
show.
yeah. Oh.
I wish there was some burning because I'm cold as hell.
Oh, no.
So we got our news. We got our top 10 and 10 for the
Well.
people in a hurry.
Sure.
Get their news all in a bite-sized nugget.
Mhm.
We're going to play some trivia. We're going to play this or that. We're going to do some weird and wild news.
Mhm.
We may even do what's that sound? Who knows? Our agenda is wide open.
Yeah.
We do what we want.
We do.
How about that?
We do what we want, though, with a fairly strict scheduling of events. We've got some guidance here. We've got some order in this chaos.
We've got weather.
Weather,
We've got,
yeah.
don't we have a calendar of events?
Yeah, we've got event calendars. We've got new commercials. We've got more music. We got the
Yeah.
whole Van Full of Candy experience.
Everything you could possibly need.
Yeah, and more than you would actually want.
Right.
That's the Van Full of Candy guarantee.
Yes.
But we'll get started, I guess. Checking in, seeing how each other's weekends, lives outside of this particular show have been going.
Yeah, I'll start.
Sure, yeah. You've got
'Cause
the
I'm
more
kinda-
interesting stuff anyway, so.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So since I'm trying to, what day was it? Since Friday,
Okay.
or Thursday. So I live. Anybody in the immediate area? I live up above Auburn, which is up in the hills. I live at 2,500 feet, and the snowstorm has definitely affected this area.
Yeah.
So the storm hit Thursday, Friday. We were snowed in. Saturday was clear, so we shoveled up. We were able to get to town.
Mhm.
We drove to town and
Oh,
got
town.
some supplies.
Mhm.
We went grocery shopping, bought some gas for the generator in case the power went out,
Sure.
that sort of stuff. Came back Sunday. It was decent. Snowed a little bit. Monday was clear. The wife left the mountain to go to work.
Okay.
And she has been in Roseville since Monday
Wow.
in a hotel. I've been stuck on the mountain since Monday.
Yeah.
And it snowed the entire time,
Yeah.
and probably 2.5 feet. So just minutes ago,
Mhm.
not to keep my stress level high or
Yeah.
to make the show any harder than it needs to be.
Sure.
I had a guy, luckily, came out with his Bobcat,
Mhm.
which is kind of, like a bulldozer sort
Yeah.
of thing.
Little mini thing.
Yeah, he happens to be a neighbor. He drove it like a mile up the hill
Oh.
and cleared our driveway out just now. He just left probably 15 minutes ago.
Well, that's nice. Some
So
nice.
there's hope.
Yeah.
I can get off the mountain now.
Okay.
The wife can come back home,
Sure.
and life will be back to normal until it snows again Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So
Oh, is that what's happening? Shit.
that's on the forecast.
No.
So yeah, that's one thing.
Yeah.
And I guess that's about it. I can say, out of all the things that happened, I kind of felt like The Shining.
Mhm.
I felt like Jack Nicholson stuck up in the hills, snowed in, and a bobcat came to save us. But yeah, it was exciting. I was alone with the dogs, and you want to talk about getting, in tune with yourself. Get yourself stranded for 3 days in the mountains in the snow. So
Sure.
So that's one thing that happened. How about you? What happened to you? Anything?
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know. It's not nearly as exciting. Well, I mean, that does sort of lead into explaining to people. We're going back to Van Full of Candy's roots, doing things not in the same place at the same time.
That's right.
Because we like to make things more difficult on ourselves. Well, in this case, it's not making things more difficult on ourselves. It's making things the only way that they can happen. So you're
Yes.
up there, snowed in. So we're going back to things that we learned well before before 2020, when everybody else resorted to Zoom stuff. Oh, we were already back in the early
Oh, yeah.
2000s, mid 2000s.
We were pioneers.
Yeah, we were we were doing things the hard way back then. What did I have? It was a fairly uneventful week. So we've been moved into our new place about 2.5 months ish. So we're still working on.
That went by quickly.
It did. It went by surprisingly quickly, but we still have a garage crammed with nonsense, and I've been trying to sort through all that. So it's putting the place together. It's so you know, I had a fairly slow week when one of the highlights was I put up curtain rods.
Whoa, you
Yeah.
domesticated fool.
Yeah. I drilled holes in walls
Whoa.
and I screwed stuff in.
Wow.
That.
Can I interject
Sure. Yeah.
about the stuff in the garage?
Yeah.
It's a really handy place to put stuff, but we moved here 4 years ago, and there are still half a garage full of boxes that we haven't even looked through yet.
Yeah.
And at what point do you just throw it away?
Yeah. At some point, you do just have to put a match to it and just be done.
Yeah,
I've been carrying
bonfire
stuff.
it up.
I've been carrying stuff up and down the state. I'm sure there are things that I brought down to LA and brought back that I've never opened. I
Yeah.
just have stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
There
it's
might even
just-
be a sandwich in there. That's the
I mean, ugh. I try to be good about that, but I cannot guarantee that there are no perishables tucked away with my nonsense. Like when I moved out on my own, I had some pretty good jobs, and I had a comic shop right around the corner. I bought so much stuff that I just didn't need, and so I've got all those.
like what, comic stuff, figurines,
Mostly
What kinda-
figures and statues and those sorts of things. I've got all that stuff packed away that hasn't seen the light of day for 15 years probably.
Okay.
So, but yeah, it was some domestic stuff yesterday. Hanging curtain rods, baby, and trying to tidy up. And I'm trying to. Okay, so I have the same problem every year. I go out to the
What's that?
desert. Go out into the desert in August time.
Now, when you say the desert, for people who don't know, that means Burning Man.
That
correct?
is what
Okay.
that means. I go
Right.
out there, and I do radio out there. That's fun, but that's
Nice.
less the point of the story.
Okay.
I go out there, and every year, sort of around this ish time, I start realizing, oh, I'm enormous,
Oh.
and get crazy about trying to eat and exercise right. Yeah, every year, I get down to a nice place, a nice, strong, healthy, semi-slender place,
Uh-huh.
and then I'm out there and I say, when I come back, I'm not doing it. I'm not going back. I'm not just gonna eat like an idiot and not move around at all. And then I do that. So it's
Oh.
like 6 months of the year, I'm as slovenly and slothful as possible, and then the other 6 months, it's a mad dash to get anywhere near any sort of physical shape. So
Well, it sounds like you have a system in place.
I mean, yes, it's not a good system.
Yeah.
It's probably a very harmful system to my body.
Yeah, your body's giving you the middle finger.
Yeah, no, I've said over the years too that I've probably gained and lost like an actual ton. Just gaining and losing like 40 pounds every year.
Yeah.
So it's not great, but we're back to that. Which is why I did
You're working on getting that number down.
Yeah, where I did some stuff yesterday. Back to the old breakup weight loss and exercise plan. It worked really well, so we're gonna employ that again. I've got these old. Do you remember Insanity?
Insanity.
Insanity. These tapes that you could order or DVDs.
Yeah.
They had an infomercial. They had commercials.
Is there a dude who like is just exercising the heck out of you on the video?
Hell yeah! It's Sean
Yeah.
T. Everybody.
Yeah,
Sean
yeah,
T's
yeah.
Insanity.
I remember.
So I've got those like downloaded videos that I use as my base, and
Nice.
I got a couple mismatched dumbbell weights that I throw around, and so that's what I'm heading back to. Is
You should stream that.
I could
That would be a fun show.
not
Some leotards.
not in the first couple months or couple weeks.
No, you have to capture the progress.
where I'm just huffing and puffing and barely doing
Yeah.
half of what's on the tapes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's not. It's not pretty.
All right.
Oh, we've got some folk in the chat now. We got Sketchy. We got Chad. We got
Hey,
Boar. They're
And when we-
filing in.
And when we say people in the chat,
Yes.
what does that mean?
Well, it means, guys, we record the Van Full of Candy live to be played back later on KUTZ. So if you want to be a part of the show live, you can join us noon-ish Wednesdays. We'll try and dial that in more. We started a little late because I was
When
finishing.
we're not stranded.
Well, when people aren't stranded and when I'm not finishing writing up material for the show at the very last minute. We'll try and get a tight noon start time. But yeah, you can join us over on Twitch or, well, go to stabtv.com. You can join us live for our recordings. Or, if you'd like, you can email us, fanfulofcandy@gmail.com, or call the hotline, leave a voicemail.
Wow.
180.
Hotline.
Yeah, we have a hotline. It even has hot in its name because I knew
We
I
are
was
coming up in the world,
yeah,
people.
I knew I was making a hotline. So it's 1-802-HOT-STAB.
Hot stab.
1-802-468-7822. So leave a voicemail. We'll play it on the
Yeah.
air. That'll be fun.
Call us.
Yeah, maybe at some point we'll work on taking live calls.
We
give that a
will.
try.
That is in the works, and I think that will be happening as soon as people start calling.
Well, yeah. So
But not today.
So call and leave a voicemail. That way
Yeah.
we'll know people are actually calling, and then maybe we'll take them live at some point when you can be trusted.
Yeah, we'll dip our toe in the water.
Yeah, just a
if we
little
can
bit.
Trust you.
Just waiting out there, just a tooch. Just
We
getting
know how
the-
these people are.
Getting
It's like,
the
hey, you're live, and then they just go ape.
Yeah. Well, that's how we'll screen them. You have to leave a voicemail first, and then
Yeah.
we'll save your contact.
That's right. And we'll call you.
Yeah. I don't know that that's a real professional screening process for phone calls, but that might be
They
where
could
we start.
lie. They could do a fake one.
Yeah. The problem is doing this live on Twitch. We have the very real potential of of people being unruly.
That's
But
right.
Yes.
That's how people are.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta love them, but
Yes.
not. Trust but verify. So yeah, give us a call, send us an email, join us in the chat.
Yeah. Let us know that you are out there.
But we've
Anyway.
got a bunch of stuff to get to, so I guess we should start getting to it with our first break. We'll see you guys back here on the other side. You're listening to the Van Full of Candy Show.
I'm the letter P.
And I'm M.
And we're the two rugged sons of bitches behind P&M Tool Center.
Your one-stop shop for tools.
That's right, M. You need to loosen something.
We got it.
You need to tighten something.
We got it.
You need to drill, fill, or clean up a spill.
We got it.
When are we open?
Your guess is as good as ours.
How much is anything?
You tell us.
What matters is if you got a job to do, quit your bitching and get on down to P&M Tool Center.
2020 Broadway.
The place that from the outside looks like it was abandoned 30 years ago.
Nope. We still exist.
You want to paw through a bunch of shiny new nonsense they're never gonna need? You go to the other guys.
Good luck with that, idiot.
But you want the know-how you need from guys who couldn't care less if you buy a damn thing or not, and you're willing to play chicken with whether we're gonna be there or not?
We're your guys.
P&M Tool Center. If you can't fix it here,
Throw it away, stupid.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy show. They're pretty sure they locked the garage.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy show.
And
It's-
we're back. Did you lock the garage?
I don't make me think about that
I hate
because
when
now I'm going to worry.
Yeah, you get 2 miles away from home and you go, did I
I have a problem.
shut the door?
Almost literally every time I park out here at the theater,
Mhm.
I will walk like a half a block away and just have the thought of did I lock the car? And I have to go back and
Absolutely.
check. Literally every time. If I have the thought, I have to go check. I
Well,
can't
especially on Broadway, you have to
Well.
like triple check that.
Yeah. I can't just trust. No, I did it. I absolutely know I did it. I'm a whole, fully capable individual. No, I have to check every time I have the thought.
Right. And when you do go check, it's always locked.
Well,
It's always locked.
I think there might have been like one where it was just, oh, okay, well here's the one time that
Right.
makes sure that I have to check it every time.
Yeah.
Because once it was right. So
Well,
yeah.
You probably saved whatever was in your car, if
Yeah.
not your whole car.
Now, see, Chad in chat put a security camera on their garage partially to make sure that they shut the door. So
Wow.
there you go. There's a way that you don't have to drive back halfway to work.
That's,
I
that's
mean,
nice.
It might be worth it. It might
Yeah.
just for that. Just for that.
So it's a Wi-Fi camera pointed at the garage just for that, or it happens to be part of the home security and you can see the garage.
Well, we have a bunch of wireless Wi-Fi cameras, and
Oh.
one of them is pointed at the garage. I don't have access to that. I need to work on that.
I see.
But yeah, we've got them all over the place. One pointed at the garage, so that would help my security.
Well, that's fancy.
Yeah. All right, what do we got coming up next? What's happening? What are we doing? What's the deal?
Here's some news. How
Let's
about
do
that?
it.
Let's get some news going.
Let's do it. Oh, I gotta get liquored up if I'm gonna handle the news.
We're going to do News 10 in 10. We're going to
Yes.
do the top 10 stories in 10 minutes, and we're not going to go 1 second past that 60 seconds.
Oh, are we gonna? I don't know if we can keep ourselves to that. We can't stop ourselves.
We can't.
But I do think the producing on the fly that we did last week to get us starting talking about the story and starting the 60 seconds at the same time, I think that went a long way. Otherwise, this would be 10 in 20.
Yeah, it'll be 10 stories in a half hour.
Yeah.
So if you're new here, what we're going to do is we're going to start a 60-second timer that has a little alarm at the end.
Yep.
And we're going to start it once I start reading the headline, and then we're done.
Yeah.
Then we're done with it.
It's our little segment to give you a bunch of talking points for the office, just so if people are talking about a thing, you can have this very surface level of understanding of it. Or if there's a lull, you can interject something newsworthy and sound like you're worldly and interesting.
That's right.
I
And
assume
quite
that's
honestly,
what.
you don't need any more than just the first couple sentences anyway, right?
Nobody reads past the headline anyway. So
Yeah. You read the headline and you assume. It's
Yeah.
like we're like cliff notes for the news. Right?
yeah, we're a shallow dive into the news.
Very, very shallow.
Yeah. All right, what do we got?
Shall we get started? Timer.
Yep.
Okay, so story number 1, lab leak is the most likely origin of the
Yeah.
COVID-19 pandemic. The Energy Department says so. So that makes it so. Wall Street Journal reports that the Energy Department has concluded that the COVID pandemic most likely arose from a laboratory leak.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I saw some of that, and they're still saying that's just this one department's conclude. Blah blah. Blah. I don't know. I don't want to get into all of that again, do we?
Yeah, well, they said that they reportedly is based on classified intelligence,
Well,
a report that was provided to the White House and key members of Congress. I don't know.
well, technically, I could fart on a piece of paper, stamp it
Yeah.
classified, and send it to the White House. And,
Sure.
and that's still
Yeah.
actually that would probably get me on a list.
Yeah. And you can say, this is how my BM started today.
Yeah. Well, who knows?
Oh, who
We're never
knows?
gonna actually know, but
We'll never know. We just
that-
have to endure it.
yeah, we're never gonna know. But that's not gonna stop everyone from continuing to speculate in whatever direction supports their stories. So,
That's right.
all right.
All right, moving on here. Let's get the timer going.
Mhm.
So, are you familiar with the Dilbert comic strip?
I am.
Okay, so newspapers all over the country have dropped the Dilbert comic strip
Yeah.
after its creator went on a racist rant on his live YouTube channel last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see here. They'll newspapers across the country will no longer carry the syndicated Dilbert comic strip. Cartoonist Scott Adams urged white people to, quote, "get the hell away from black people."
Okay.
Unquote.
That's
So
good.
his
That's nice.
his racist advice during his online video program. And at the end he said, "I guess I'm going to get canceled." So he knows.
Yeah, he called
Knows
that pretty
he's
well.
done.
I've seen so many people recently that are just blowing up their cushy little empires.
Yeah.
Royland over with Rick and Morty, and so, just don't be a piece of garbage, and you're set for life.
No.
Have your terrible thoughts to yourself.
Exactly.
But I
Just to give an idea, his comic strip was in 2,000 newspapers
Yeah.
in 65 countries in 25 different languages. And he just decided to dump all over it, and it's gone.
I don't understand people that blow up their easily maintainable little empires.
Well,
Because they
maybe
can't-
you get to the point where you're like, you know what? I have so much money, I don't even care.
Well, I mean, I think you get to it could be that, or it's just to get to the point where it's just I can do whatever, everything. What are they gonna do?
Yeah.
Well,
You know, he has this false sense of security, and he has got followers watching him every week, and I'm going to do what I want anyway.
I mean,
I really like the comic strip.
I like to think I'm not stupid or horrible enough to
right.
to blow up anything that I may ever have. But if you want to go through the Stab archives, I've probably been canceled plenty of
Maybe.
times.
Maybe we have been canceled and we don't even know it.
Actually, maybe that's why I got pre-canceled.
That's right.
I don't have success.
We were pre-cancel culture.
Oh,
Oh.
you. All right.
All right, here we go. Another COVID story. Woody
Oh, come
Harrelson. Woody Harrelson. This is what's going on in the world.
All
right
right.
now. Was on SNL, and he took a jab at COVID during his monologue. Harrelson, who is, guess how old he is? 61. I wouldn't guess that.
Oh, wow.
He closed out his opening monologue Saturday, discussing the craziest script he's ever read. And here it goes.
Okay.
So the movie goes like this. The biggest drug cartels in the world get together and buy up all the media and all the politicians and force all the people in the world to stay locked in their homes. And people can only come out if they take the cartel's drugs and keep taking them over and over.
Hmm.
That's the movie. And he says, I threw away the script. I mean, who's going to believe that crazy idea?
Oh, Woody.
Woody.
You silly.
Another person on a platform,
Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody loves Woody. Woody's
Yeah.
bulletproof at this point.
You can't do wrong.
He can just he just says something, and you just Woody. How can I mean? Can you can you
But
get
it
mad
is
at?
interesting if you actually think about if that was a movie script and you're reading it, it's like, oh, that's what's happening today in my life.
Sure. I think that was probably more the point is him being cute and clever about the drug cartel is the American government. Oh,
right.
Come on, guys. There are worse things that that the elected officials in charge of us are actually doing. We don't need to try and make up ways that they're supervillains. They're dumb and terrible in plain sight. Don't give them more credit.
Yes, and just to wrap this up, the Center of Disease Control says as of February 23rd, 69.3% of all Americans are fully vaccinated.
Yay!
A lot of people.
Good job. All right, get away from this. Get away.
Boo. Okay, so smartphones. There's a Chinese smartphone giant called Xiaomi, Xiaomi.
Okay.
I'm assuming Xiaomi. It takes aim at Samsung and Apple with the latest smartphone at around $1,000. It launched its flagship smartphone globally on Sunday, and the electronics giant attempts to take a slice of the high-end phone market and challenge Apple and Samsung.
I
don't know.
I got a phone. I got a new phone a couple weeks ago. I didn't want it.
The Samsung?
I didn't. It was a Samsung. I got the S23. I didn't want it. I didn't need it. They just here, give us your old phone, and here's an $800. They just put numbers
Right.
on. It doesn't.
Like, here's $800. It makes you feel good about your 8-year-old device. Like, oh wow, I'm getting over on them.
Yeah, it's just I don't need a new phone. I don't, and why do we need? I'm just. Don't we have also the? We got Google's phones. We got the Pixel.
Yes.
We got the.
You got the Apple. You've got what is that flip one that opens up and is a screen?
Yeah, I think that's a Samsung. But I threatened to downgrade again. the last time I was going to get a new phone, I wanted to just get a dumb phone. I wanted to get a jitterbug.
Specifically dumb.
Yeah.
I want the dumbest phone.
Give me a phone that's drooling in my pocket. Give me give me a phone that barely works because I'm too distracted by nonsense on my phone. I can't protect myself from myself.
Yeah.
Somebody take my phone away from me and delete these games.
Yeah, it's a weird cycle that these phone manufacturers have put us in. It's a psychology of as soon as I got my phone, I think 3 months. I have an iPhone 13, I guess, and then 3 months later the new one came out, and of course I'm like, my phone is horrible.
I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
throw this
even
into the
work right.
street. This is garbage.
Yeah, it's just this planned obsolescence, you know.
Yeah.
And it's
I know. That's what we're all. Everything is built around. Life is wonderful, guys. Why do we do the news?
landfill. throw it in landfill.
Why?
Just to mention one more thing about the Xiaomi phone. They were very, very unique in their naming. One of them is called the 13, and the other one's the 13 Pro. So,
well, we act like iPhone is at all different.
Exactly.
All right.
And you know, at the price point of $1,000, and I don't even know that name. I think that's a little high for the unknown Chinese phone.
Well, it must have something going for it. I assume. I'm not going to say what I assume.
Millions of people can't be wrong.
Yeah.
Billions.
Billions.
All right. All right. Well, let's move on to the weather. Heavy snow. Well, not the weather.
Well,
but-
those weren't 10 news stories.
No. Weather in the story. Here we go.
Oh, it's a news story about the weather. Okay.
Yeah. So parts of Los Angeles are under a historic blizzard warning as heavy snow and rain pummel the region. A rare blizzard warning remains in effect for parts of Southern California, including the Los Angeles region. Dangerous flooding, high snowfall, and they're just not used to it. They're even getting 80-mile-per-hour winds. So.
Jeez. Yeah. No, I spent 6 years down there, and
Ever see snow?
I never saw anything like 5 degrees off of 76.
Yeah.
It was like year-round. It was 76 degrees. You could set your watch to it. And yeah, anytime it got 10 degrees in either direction, it was like the end of the world.
Right. What is happening? It's sprinkled.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What's the rain like there? Does it rain?
I didn't see a whole lot. It was a nice sunny 76 degree rain. There was nothing to it. There's no weather down there. So anytime anything happens,
just a blanket of smog.
It's noteworthy. Let's see. I'm just keeping up with the chat over here.
Are people chiming in? Let's hear what they've got to say.
Yeah. Oh, sketchy. Just making sure we're not gonna get canceled if we say Trans Am. Which, you know what? Actually, now that you mention it, that could be problematic.
Trans Am.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're not a pro, you shouldn't have the pro level phones.
No,
Obviously,
absolutely not.
they should be restricted. You should have to show some sort of identification that you are a
Yeah.
professional.
It's the 13 basic B.
Yeah. Yeah. Can I get a can I get an iPhone 13 basic?
Yeah.
Just
I'm not a pro. I
Yeah.
need the basic.
Take away anything.
I wouldn't even know what to do with the pro phone.
No, it scares me. Take it away. Shoot. All right.
Anything else? Any good any other good comments?
No,
or
they're
should
just
we-
all being wonderful over there.
All right. Moving on. Madonna, her older brother Anthony Ciccone, dead at 66 years old.
Oh, that came on quick.
Yeah. Anthony, for his part, had long struggled with alcoholism and was reportedly homeless for several years. And he'd been living under a bridge in Michigan. He said his family didn't care for him. They wouldn't care if he froze to death. But Madonna said that she had reached out and tried to help him, but he's passed away.
Oh, it was just the read of that headline that really caught me off guard.
I'm trying to bring the positive spin to it. I think, and this is just my thought,
Yeah.
and this is why I picked this, is you've got Madonna, who is probably billionaire, whatever.
Well, yeah.
And granted, maybe they didn't have a good relationship, but it seems like if you're at that level, you just put your brother in the best facility, whatever, even if you don't care for him, right?
Yeah. I don't
That's just
know.
my thought on it.
Family is still family, and
Absolutely.
it's no amount of fame, success, or money is going to change petty family squabbles. So you're going to die under a bridge. I'm Madonna. I don't know.
There's one quote I thought was kind of funny. He says, he called Madonna the Vogue singer, never loved me anyway. That's how he addresses Madonna.
Oh, and you know that's just gotta get to her. It's just
Yeah.
it's just that one song. No, I'm an icon.
That's right.
You die under a bridge.
You no good brother of
That's
mine.
what it was. Can't handle that sort of ribbing. Chad says reportedly she'd offered to send him to rehab multiple times, but
Yeah,
he
that's
didn't
what he
feel that was a fix. So you know what?
Hmm.
As sort of taken out of context since she said it earlier, you can lead a horse to water, says Poor.
But
Oh,
you can't
Poor.
make him stop drinking the booze.
Yeah, this isn't dark. You go die under a bridge. Sorry.
Well, this
Uh,
is the news. We are just the messenger.
Poor is saying that maybe we need to have lighter news in the future.
Hmm.
But we don't make the news. We just comment on it, I guess. All right, what else
Well,
we
if
got?
something good happened in the world, then
Well,
maybe we would.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
good, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, do good out there, and we'll find some stories, and we'll see what happens with that. Lassie, the dog. If
Oh,
anybody
this has
knows
got to be
Lassie.
good news. It's got to be good news.
Yeah,
It's about
could
Lassie.
be gone
It's gotta be-
forever because the
Wait.
collie breed is
Oh.
dying out and going extinct.
God damn it.
Experts have warned that collies could be going extinct with their numbers plunging to an all-time low. Their numbers of new puppies have plummeted by 94% in the last 4 decades.
Okay. So I think we are just going to rebrand this, just like the 10 for 10 sad news.
Yeah,
It's
sad
just-
news.
Hey, you know that kind of dog you like? It's going to die under a bridge.
Lassie is no longer there to help you out of a well.
Trek Nerd says collies are human made. They can't go extinct. Well, yeah, all of the selective breeding and all this sort of nonsense. We've made animals that shouldn't even exist. So maybe they shouldn't exist.
Yeah. Well, it says, let me let the beep go.
Yeah.
It said that brand or that
Brand.
style of dog
brand of
isn't
dog.
trendy anymore,
Yeah.
so they don't want it.
Oh, yeah. Wow. they are the bell bottoms of dogs. They just gotta
Maybe they'll make maybe after we report this, they'll make a comeback.
probably they'll get the collies will get the van full of candy bump.
Yes.
and then you'll see them all over the place, and then we'll get sick of them again.
We create spikes in the industries.
Oh yeah.
All over the industries. TikTok. Everybody know TikTok? TikTok has a new fad going on. It's called the egg diet. And it's been dubbed dangerous, as experts warn it could lead to hair loss and other health issues.
Oh,
So
Oh man, is that what happened?
if you are doing this to get back to Burning Man, you should stop doing it. I guess it's called hashtag egg diet. It's attracted 68.5 million views on a platform that says eating only eggs for every meal for, what was it, a week?
A week?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that's a lot of protein.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I didn't eat eggs for every meal, but it was a big part of the low carb diet.
Sure.
Oh, is that what happened here? Oh.
Well-
Oh, eggs, no.
Yeah, a direct result is hair loss. So
Well, but somebody could have said that earlier.
I know. Well, with 68 million people had to do it first. You know, I remember watching Rocky, and he would just drink glassfuls of
Yeah.
eggs, and I thought that is how you become Rocky.
Yes. That is the key
And he's-
ingredient. A
yeah,
big
he's still got his
tumbler
hair.
full of raw eggs. That is how
That's
you
right.
get that rock bod.
Quick protein.
Yeah.
Okay. A zoo plunged into lockdown as a monster bear escapes the enclosure for the second time
Hmm.
in a month. It is an Andine bear. His name is Ben, and he escaped twice in 1 month from his zoo enclosure. There's a Twitter hashtag now called FreeBen, hashtag FreeBen, supporting the beast and letting him be free. He was only 100 feet away from his habitat. The 4-year-old bear weighs 300 pounds. He was tranquilized and returned to his enclosure.
No, we've got people cheering Ben in the chat.
Let him-
No, that's
Let him go.
Well, I mean, yes, let him go. Zoos are kind of like circuses. They're kind of a relic of a time when it made sense to people to lock up animals so that they could go and see them. I guess after we stopped being hunters out in the wild, we had to capture
We
animals.
still had a need.
Yeah.
We had to fill that void. I need to see wildlife
I gotta go look at it.
from a safe distance.
Yeah, I wanna have a cotton candy and a soda and mock this majestic beast's captivity.
Yeah.
And depending on the construction of their enclosures, maybe that bear will die under a bridge.
That's right. There's a theme. That bear.
I'm keeping it going.
No,
I'm keeping it going.
fool me once. He gets out twice in a month. It's time to. You got to do something different.
Well-
He knows the tricks.
He was just trying to get out to the theaters to catch Cocaine Bear. Bam, bam, bam.
That's
Uh.
right. All right. All right. Last story,
Mhm.
and this is kind of a uplifting one.
Oh, good.
So looters in the Ukraine, they've been humiliated by people, and I think mainly military people, but they've been cellophaned to street signs and light posts, and then after they're cellophaned, they get their pants pulled down.
Okay.
An extreme instance of vigilante justice in the Ukraine has gone viral after suspected looters are wrapped with cellophane around street signs and stripped half naked in
You know
a
what?
humiliating punishment.
Yeah. You know what? I don't mind that at all. And this is truly an an uplifting story.
Very.
I mean, I just want to see roving bands of vigilantes with not like a regular roll of like saran wrap, but like an industrial
Yeah,
like
at
restaurant
a
size.
restaurant style.
Yeah.
And they're just running around them as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Or
Oh, a little bit of mob justice. Oh, that's nice.
yeah,
That's nice.
like just humiliate. You don't have to shoot them. You
Yeah.
don't have to beat them.
oh.
You have to just embarrass the heck out of them.
If only all of the world's problems can be solved by saran wrapping someone to a light post and
That's right.
And pantsing them. I think the world would be a better
Yes.
place.
Much better place.
Yeah.
And that has been The saddest news in the world.
It's not
10
great.
and 10.
Yeah, not great. All right. What do we say? Do we want to?
We'll
Huh?
do better.
Do we want to check in on the weather? Do we want to hit one of the entertainment? How about we check in on the weather?
Yeah, hit a weather. I would hit a weather and then probably go to break. Or
Yeah, and then we'll hit the entertainment calendar into the next break. We're all figuring it out on the fly, guys.
that's how we do.
Yeah, so we'll go weather straight into break. We won't even come back. So let's take a listen to the weather, and we'll be back with you guys in just a couple minutes. You're listening to the Van Full of Candy Show.
Live from the KUTZ Weather Command Post, our award-winning team of meteorologists, guided by the all-powerful Storm Ranger Doppler radar, brings you weather as it happens on the hour, at the bottom of the hour, and somewhere in the middle of the hour, keeping you up to date on local weather. Here now, meteorologist Dallas Storm.
Look, I don't know why that guy gets a chopper. You know, all that he does is he goes out, he flies around, and he looks at traffic. Everybody knows what the traffic is. The
Dallas?
traffic is the same in every spot. Every
Somebody
day.
wanna-
Nothing changes.
Do you wanna
just
cue
don't get it.
Dallas?
You know how expensive the damn chopper is? I don't have it. You know what I get? I get
Is Donna
Doppler
there?
radar. Wow. Woohoo! Doppler radar. All it does
Somebody-
is tell me when it's going to rain. Big deal.
Point-
You could go. What
give
do you
him-
mean? Donna, could you at least give me 30 seconds before I need to know, I need a warning when it's time to go on. Hi everybody. Dallas Storm here.
And that was your weather update on the top and bottom of each hour and in between each hour from the KUTZ Weather Command Post.
Coming this summer, what critics are saying will be the scariest movie ever. Cats got your thumbs. From the producers of Hitchhiker's Cramp and 9 Lives the Musical comes the feel-good horror movie of the year. Kitty cats who are fed up that they have no opposable thumbs are coming for yours.
Rated G and R.
Don't you know it breaks my heart when you say such clever things? And it's been so long ago that they've forgotten what made everything go wrong. She sees you're not smart and love it, saying how outstanding handle this. Dear, I used to make minimum wage. I can handle anything. I can handle this. Dear, I used to make minimum wage. I can handle anything. I can handle this. Dear, I used to make minimum wage. I can handle anything. I can handle this. Dear, I used to make minimum wage. I can handle minimum wage. I can handle this. And I said, dear, I used to make minimum wage. I can handle minimum wage. I can handle this. And I said.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show. We don't know either.
We really don't know why.
We don't.
We don't.
We don't. Welcome
Someone
back.
can tell us why. That would be great.
I mean, yeah, that'd be nice if you want to. Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show. We got a couple more things to do around here. We got why is that how I bring things back? We got a couple more things. All sorts of fun segments left for you for this morning, afternoon, evening, depending on when you're catching us. But let's introduce, for our first time here, we've got the entertainment calendar.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, it's just to let you guys know some things going on around your neck of the woods. So
Wherever you may be.
Yeah, wherever. So let's take a look at this week's Van Full of Candy entertainment calendar, sampling some of the fun stuff going on in your area. So, make sure this is a proper level. I'm doing this for the first time. There we go. I want to stop and start again.
That's a good idea.
All right.
Hey, since we're just doing this for the first time,
This is our full edit.
can I interject and talk about it, or is this just you doing the calendar?
It was going to be pre-recorded, so
Okay.
you can,
Nope. I'll just drink my water.
yeah, you can have some thoughts for after.
I'll take notes and
Yeah.
see what I want to do this week.
Please take notes. All right, this isn't going to hurt the timer at all. Everything's fine. You're welcome for having to edit, Jason. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. Back to one. Let's take a look at this week's
Give me a
Van Full.
clap. Give
God.
me a clap.
Big clap. Let's take a look at this week's Van Full of Candy entertainment calendar. Here's a sampling of some of the fun stuff going on around your area. This Friday at the Bologna Closet, it's Fish Knuckles, Cantaloupe Antelope, and Cybertruck. While over at the Neon Dump Truck, you've got A Bicycle Built for No One, Escape the Patriarchy, and Blunk. Then, Saturday night at the Weeping Crow, it's Evaporated Sorrow, Missing Inner Child, The Most Least, Red Flag Parade, and... Oh, no, it's Red Flag Parade, Kind Sucker Punch, and Thanksgiving Leftovers. Doors open at 11:45 and immediately close at 11:47 and won't reopen again until 6 in the morning. And finally, Sunday afternoon, in the parking lot of the Yeehaw Moving Van Rentals, Grubber Lift Kit and the Truck Nuts present Slack Jawed and Lovin' It, featuring Hay Bale Trev, Chaw Nichols and the Butt Plug Stampede, Gut Bucket, Skitter the Ornery Raccoon and his Flaming Ukulele Trio, face painting for the kids, but it's just them pretending to fall asleep and their dads drawing penises on their faces, beer tents, food trucks, and shooting ranges. Slack Jawed and Lovin' It in the Yeehaw Van Rental parking lot. And, okay, that went faster than I thought. And that's your Van Full of Candy entertainment calendar for the first weekend of March.
Wow, there's a lot of good shows to see.
Lots of stuff going on. Oh, No wonder the volume didn't change. I was turning down the wrong thing. Okay. That's your entertainment calendar. This is what happens when you leave me in charge of
That's
stuff.
okay.
That's why it's going to be pre-recorded next time.
No, it's better live.
If you say so.
Better live.
All right. That's the Van Full of Candy entertainment calendar. What do we have next?
Well, I think we should play a game.
Let's
play a game.
Let's play a gosh darn game.
It's time for everybody's favorite trivia show, the Van Full of Candy Trivia Show.
Yes. Yeah.
So much trivia. I'm going to let that run in the background a little bit.
Sure.
Like it.
We're figuring it all out, guys. It's only the second episode.
So I'm going to ask you some questions, and if hopefully people have their score sheets.
Yeah.
From last week. That's the blank PDF.
They carry over.
Yes. And you don't have to. I mean, unless you filled it up with points, you don't need to do another one. But you could flip it over, grab a pencil, and start over and write in game number 2. But as long as we're keeping track of points, that's really all that matters.
It is,
because we need
life.
Winners and losers.
Life is just accumulating points.
That's right. You don't get everybody doesn't get a trophy on this show.
No.
You got to earn it.
Yeah. You do get points, though. We just can't afford it. We don't have trophy money. So.
Heck no. No.
Our scorecard is a blank PDF.
That's right. And if you are in the chat, if you are live on Twitch with us right now, you can play along.
Yeah.
I think we already talked about that.
Yeah, I'll keep an
eye
on
let's
them.
get into the first question.
Let's.
All right. So 25 million bottles of this were sold annually from the 1960s until the 1990s.
Okay.
But nowadays, you rarely see it. What is it?
Okay. 25 million?
25 million bottles were sold every year from the 60s to the 90s.
Yeah.
So it had a 30-year run of 25 million bottles sold in 30 years.
25 million bottles a year from the 60s to the 90s, and now you hardly see it.
You rarely see it anywhere. What is it?
Okay. That seems like too easy an answer, but I'm gonna stick with it anyway.
Okay.
We've got a couple answers in the chat. The first obvious answer.
Just to clarify, it's bottles.
Bottles.
Right? 25 million bottles.
Yeah. Which is why the first guess was beer on the wall. Got Chad with Tab. Sure. I
remember Tab.
Yeah. It's the 0-calorie soda sensation, I think, or the 1 calorie. I think Tab had 1
bright
calorie.
pink can with some weird font.
Yeah. Well, that's as much as we've gotten right now. So I'm gonna, to keep us on track here, I'm gonna go with. Oh, somebody honking as they go by. Hi guys, thanks for listening to Van Full of Candy in your car. Tell a friend. I'm gonna go bottles of Coca-Cola.
Bottles of Coca-Cola. Do you have a sound for? I'll do the sound. You are.
Got the buzzer.
You can do that one. Yeah, you are incorrect.
Yeah.
The correct answer is whiteout.
Whiteout. Yes.
AKA correction fluid.
Yeah. That makes sense.
We used to use typewriters and make mistakes and grab a little bottle of whiteout and fix the mistake.
Now everybody types perfectly every time. So the need has gone away.
That's right.
Autocorrect.
I mean, you don't even have to type anymore. You can just talk.
Yeah.
Text to speech or speech to text.
And those are flawless as well.
Oh yeah.
They know exactly.
AI is just taking over. I mean, at some point we won't even need to do anything.
Well, yeah, at some point maybe we'll feed all these things into an AI chatbot and get their reaction to the news.
Yeah, and it'll spit out a book.
Yeah. And of course, it will also fixate on dying under a bridge.
That's right.
All right, so nobody gets points for that one.
Rest in peace. Brother Madonna.
Brother Donna.
Brother Donna under a bridge. He should. They should have collabed with Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Maybe let's send that over to Madonna. It's like
Sure. Get it to Madonna's people. We'll
That's
fast track that.
Yeah. All right. Next. All right. Here it is. 13% of couples
Mhm.
sleep in different rooms because one person does this.
Okay.
What is it?
Well, it seems like too easy an answer.
I'm
So-
throwing you guys a meatball.
Oh, okay. Well, then it could be that.
Or
easy.
am I?
Or see, no.
Maybe
Now I don't know what
am.
to believe. All right, 13% of couples sleep in different rooms because one of them does
One
something.
person does this.
Okay, 13% of couples.
What is it?
I know why I slept on the couch last night, or
Uh-oh.
or didn't sleep on the couch last night.
And turned on the couch.
Yeah.
Were you bad?
No, I just couldn't stop. I couldn't stop thinking of hilarious ideas,
Yeah.
and there was a buzzsaw behind me.
Mm. Well then.
So that'll have
So
to be
you might know the answer to
that'll have to
this
be my guess.
trivia question.
Sketchy's guess obviously was my number 2 thought. One person in 13% of couples, one person sleeps in their own room because they got to sleep with their plushie collection.
Oh.
But no, mine is. It seems too easy, but if you're tossing it in, because of snoring.
Snoring. That is a great answer.
Oh, son of a!
But you are incorrect.
I thought it was too easy.
The correct answer.
Night terrors, restless leg syndrome. What?
They hog the covers.
Oh, okay. All right.
They do their little rollover and leave you naked.
But that's a 13%.
Uncovered and cold.
That's a 13% people have to sleep in another room. Just have other covers that you. I sleep with my. I have to have my own blanket
No.
because
Is it like a little blankie?
yes, my little binky, my security blanket. No, because I'm a warm boy, so I can't be under the same covers, and it's just I'm difficult. I
Yeah.
would be in that 13% if I hadn't already
I can see that, and that's probably why you were on the couch last night.
Well, no, it was.
We don't have to talk about that.
No, it was just somebody.
Unless you want to air it out. Air it out.
Somebody falls asleep immediately and then snores into the back of my head.
I hope this person isn't listening.
Oh,
right
they might be in the chat right now.
now. I hope not, for your sake.
I don't snore.
All right,
I,
so
I whisper angel secrets into the night.
so we are not me, but you guys are 0 for 2.
Yeah, not great.
You guys are horrible at this.
Not great so far.
Yeah, so that score sheet is blank.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to use it next week.
Yeah. In a survey,
Mhm.
73% of women think that this looks ridiculous on a man over 40.
Okay.
What is it?
73% of women think this looks ridiculous on a man, over 40.
40 years old.
Huh.
What is it?
Wow. All right. I mean, I have an immediate answer, but I don't think that's right. How many percent? What percentage again?
73.
73. That is a high
A lot.
percentage. Almost 3/4 of women
Yes.
think men over 40 look ridiculous. Oh, got some good answers in the chat. Men over 40 look ridiculous wearing this, according to 73% of women. Yeah. I have to come up with another answer because I would have gone with a couple of these. So how about okay. All right. So in the chat we've got
What does chat say?
we have that's a good one too. We've got earrings, skinny jeans, Letterman jacket,
Those are all
backward
good.
ball caps. I don't know what a creaker shirt is. So since they took some of the answers that I would have gone with,
Yes.
what did I have? I had my answer, but it's not right. polo shirts, hobo pants, visible tattoos.
Hobo pants?
I don't know what hobo pants.
What's a hobo
I
pant?
don't know. It's just pants you stole off a hobo. Have you not stolen pants off of hobos lately? I'm going with
Since
dummy.
my 20s.
I'm going with dummy glasses, like glasses with like clear lenses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or no frame or no lenses.
Yeah. I assume I'm just going to do this already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this to somebody in the chat.
I thought so. But which one is it? I'm gonna hold on.
One of those is correct.
I'm saying it's I'm saying it's either Letterman jacket or backwards ball cap.
It is the backwards baseball cap.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, over 40.
It's ridiculous on a man over 40.
Yeah, we're not all Fred Durst, guys.
That's right. That's why I wear mine.
Yeah.
Front.
Pull the bill to the front, boys.
That's right. If you're old.
Well, yeah.
If you're old. Was it ever a good look?
I don't think. I never did it.
Okay.
I never had the confidence to pull that off.
All right. Yeah, I don't. I think I may have done it a couple times, but when you try to drive with the hat on backwards, all it does is hit the headrest.
Yeah.
It's dumb. It's dumb.
Does defeat purposes.
Yeah, and the purpose is to keep the sun out of your eyes. Right?
Yeah, Sonny.
If you are average, you will have 155 of these in your lifetime. What is it?
If you're average, you will have
You
155.
So if you buy the average iPhone,
You'll have 155.
you should get this answer right.
Yeah. If you're average, you'll have 155 of these in a lifetime.
In a lifetime.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I got mine. I think I got mine.
You confident?
I think I am. Oh, no, sketchy. A lot of people have 155 Starbucks coffees in a year. More than that, probably.
Oh, yeah.
Chad with a
In
good
5
guess.
months.
Yeah. Chad with a good guess. Crushes. That's fun. Repeating for poor. If you're an average person, you will have 155 of these in a lifetime.
What is it?
I've got mine.
Or what are they?
What am these? How are what? Which are whom? All right. So we had Starbucks coffees, crushes. I guess Poor's answer was questions. I'm gonna. They just said, "What's the question?" So I assume that's their answer. I'm gonna say, like, not model trains. No, sketchy. No. I'm gonna say colds.
That is a good answer.
But
yeah, you might as well just hit that every time.
I'm just used to it.
The correct answer is, and I did not hear it in the chat.
No.
Toothbrushes.
Toothbrushes.
155 toothbrushes over your lifetime.
I am not
You're
average.
You average so and so.
Oh, I think I've had 5.
I still have my original.
Yeah. Just the little one that you get for your first trip. It's baby's first toothbrush.
That's right.
It's got like
3 bristles on it.
Finger holes. All right.
Oh,
155
right.
toothbrushes. That seems.
It's a lot.
Well, I mean, that's why I was thinking like 2 a year ish, basically.
Yeah. So
that's why.
let's say you live to 80.
Yeah.
2 a year.
It's
It's
about 2 a year.
160. That's 2 a year is good if you're average.
That's why I thought cold sounded kind of potentially good, but
yeah.
2 toothbrushes.
I'm gonna say more like 60 because I'm a pro user.
you get a toothbrush every 18 months.
That's
a new toothbrush.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it depends on how often you use it.
Sure.
The last year that a U.S. car had this as standard equipment was in 2010.
Got it.
What is it?
I think I've got it. Last year, a U.S. car had this as standard equipment was 2010.
Mm-hmm.
What's this thing?
What is it? It's inside your car, but they don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
Unless your car is 2010 or below.
I think I've got it. I think the chat will have it.
Come on, chat. Let's.
I
And when I
believe in
say
you.
chat, I'm not saying Chad.
No,
because
not
sometimes it sounds like a person.
But Chad
Chad's
is
not
in the
hanging
chat.
out.
Yeah.
It's the collective chat.
Yeah. It also makes it difficult though when Chad is in the chat.
Yeah, Chad, you can go.
Yeah. So just know we mean you anytime we say chat.
That's right.
All right. So it
What
seems to
is
be
this piece of equipment that only cars from 2010 below have?
well, so far the chat is actually letting me down because it's unanimous over there. Cassette deck. That is not the answer.
Oh,
I'm very confident in mine.
okay.
So I'll probably be wrong. I'll get my finger on the buzzer. I'm
ready.
saying a cigarette lighter.
That is a good guess,
No.
but
Oh, come on.
Chad is on top of it. What? The correct answer is a cassette player.
That's well, but they didn't. Ugh.
A cassette player is the correct answer.
All right.
So go ahead. That should be worth what? 300 points?
Well, I guess I was thinking longer term because cassette players they came and went. Cigarette lighters probably had a longer life than. You know what? I'm gonna look it up now. I'm gonna look it up.
You know, what's funny is that the cigarette lighter portion of the hole in your car is gone, but that plug is still there
Yeah.
because they've made so many chargers and whatnot for it that they just kept it there.
When were cigarette lighters?
Oh, you're doing it.
I am.
You're doing it live.
Taken out of cars, removed from cars. If this is 2010, U.S. automakers. Looks like 1998. That's not right.
Oh.
I don't.
Can you
We're not
go
going to
for-
find. No, it
Yeah,
says
so-
1996 over here. That seems early. Okay, I don't need that.
That's what you get.
I'm already filled. My ears are already filled with the buzz of
Yeah.
failures.
Yeah.
So
Well, that was a double failure. That was a lookup failure as well.
all right, that's fair. Cassette
Oh.
deck. All right. I mean, sure. I guess.
According to dietitians,
Oh, let's just. All right.
this is the worst fun size candy bar you can eat when it comes to fat and calories. Which
Hmm.
one is it? And we're talking fun size.
Fun size, according to dietitians.
Which one is the worst when it comes to fat and calories?
Huh.
And hopefully chat isn't cheating like they do
Fun size.
the Google.
Oh, we can trust the chat.
Yeah.
Chad says they have a 2016 vehicle with a lighter and an ashtray. So what do I know? What is the fattiest, most caloric fun-size candy?
That is correct.
According
According to dietitians.
to dietitians.
That they know.
What the heck?
Which one?
I don't think I'm right again. I'll just be ready with the buzzer. We got Circus Peanuts, Payday, Snickers.
Circus peanuts.
Yeah, that's not fun size. Those
That's
are
not
just
a fun size candy bar.
they're just individual.
Goodness.
I'm gonna go. Okay, I changed my mind.
Yes.
I'm leaning heavily in the caramel family.
All right.
I started. My first thought was Rolos, but I think I'm gonna
It's not
go.
fun size.
I mean, they're individual, so it's not technically.
I'll give you a hint. It actually is a candy bar.
Yes. Well, that's why
It's
I changed
not
my
an
mind.
offshoot. It's not a candy
Yeah.
thingy.
No, that's why my guess will be 100 grand.
Ooh, that is a good guess.
Yeah, all right. I'll
But-
press it. There it is. Doesn't matter.
Did anybody in the chat say Butterfinger?
Oh, that was my first thought. Oh, I thought Butterfinger was healthier, I guess.
Butterfinger's the worst one, apparently.
Oh, wow. Well, that's because it's delicious.
That's right.
Oh.
And it's got that weird, whatever it is, like dry
Yeah, the
mark. And then it sticks into your teeth. It's the weird. Let's just say it's also the weirdest one.
well, it's yeah.
What is it?
Butterfinger's wood pulp peanut butter is a little odd. It's like
It is weird.
it's like it's playground wood chips made
Right.
of peanut butter.
Yeah, and then put a little chocolate over it.
It's delicious.
You know, it's funny that toothbrushes were involved in the same one because
Yeah.
when you eat a Butterfinger, it's just stuck in every molder.
Yeah, it is weird how it turns from this this fiber to immediately like a dental cement.
Yes, it is crazy.
It
Okay,
makes a hard left turn.
according to a survey,
Mhm.
we are spending twice as much on this now compared to just 2 years ago. What are we spending on?
According to a survey.
According to a survey,
Mhm.
we, the collective, are spending twice as much on this now compared to just 2 years ago.
Just 2 years ago.
What is it?
Huh.
What's become popular in the last 2 years that we're spending twice as much on now?
Huh. What could it be? We got some guesses in the chat. We got coffee, gasoline,
Giving you
natural
the
gas.
timer.
Oh, all right. Coffee, gas,
No.
natural gas, avocados, toilet
Mm.
paper. I think Chad might have the answer. Streaming services. So I'm gonna have
All
to come.
good.
I'm gonna have to come up with something to buzz myself because
Wow.
that's kind of what I was gonna go with.
Well, pick one. Pick one that you thought. You
No,
don't
I
have to
can't
go
go with
against-
something that somebody else has said. I can't. So I
Oh.
have to come up with something
Okay.
else.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, like food delivery services, like fast food or
That's a good one. Is
whatever.
that your final answer?
That is my answer. So I'll do this.
Go ahead. And somebody in the chat got it right.
Yeah.
The correct answer is streaming services.
Yep. That sounds.
We are spending
yeah.
twice as much over the last 2 years on
Well,
streaming services.
Yeah, because basically over the last 2 years they've introduced 10 times as many paid streaming services. So that's yeah.
And as we talked about last week, they're also streaming. They're also streaming fast food.
Yeah. Well, which is why I thought it could have been delivery.
Yeah, you were on the right track.
Yeah. It's what people do while watching the streaming services.
That's right. Their food is being delivered.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one.
Okay.
39% of us admit that we have lied to a friend to avoid this. What?
Okay. 39%.
39% of us
Uh-huh.
admit that we have lied to a friend to avoid this. What?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's a good answer. Poor has basically got my answer,
Hmm.
so I'll have to come up with another one. Maybe that's why I'm getting all these buzzes, is because I'm letting people have these correct answers on their own. I don't want to horn in on their correctness. I'm just trying to be.
Yeah.
All right.
But you know that if you also get it right, you also get points. It's
Well,
not
but
just one person wins.
I don't want to share the points. I want them to have their points.
Well,
Somebody's-
aren't you sweet?
Somebody's keeping score, probably. So yeah, Poor and Chad kind of have the answer that I was going to go with. So in the chat we've got. So what was the question again?
39% of us admit that we have lied to a friend
Mhm.
to avoid this. What is it?
We've got hurting their feelings, to avoid hurting their feelings, to avoid being social, avoid hanging out with them. I'm gonna go with 39% of lied to friends to avoid like wingmanning or double dating.
I see. So like going out to help them out with a date or something.
Yeah.
like
Oh
that.
no.
Oh, You're
No.
retracting. I didn't. Yeah, you didn't say final.
No.
So.
To help them move, to avoid helping them
that's
move.
a good one too.
So I'm gonna press that.
No, you are correct.
Oh, finally
You
back on the
are
board.
correct.
Hey.
39% of us lies to friends, so we don't have to help them move.
Yeah. Finally. Oh, I was gonna feel bad because I got one last week. I would have hated to have been shut out for a week. If I get one a week, I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
Well, good job.
Yeah.
And that was everybody's favorite trivia game, the Van Full of Candy trivia game.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing, everybody. I hope you got a lot of points.
Yeah.
You can take pictures of your points and post them to what's it called? Instagram.
Yeah.
And
Throw it on the Discord.
we'll get you ledgered in and see what prize you win at the end of the year.
Yeah. Oh, hopefully somebody's keeping track. Now I feel like I'm gonna end up going. I think Goodbit had 300 points, and I had 150 last week. Now let's just remember
Okay.
because for some reason in my mind every question is 150 because that's the only point amount that Jason introduced last week. So every question is
Yeah.
150 points. All right.
Yeah.
Well, wonderful trivia again. We've still got about
Thanks for
40
playing,
minutes of show,
everybody.
guys. So we're gonna
Uh-oh.
head out for a break. Then we've
Gotta
got
hit a break.
2 more segments, and then we'll call it a day, it looks like. Or a segment and a goodbye. You know, it's going to work out the way it's going to work out, because we still have one more weather
Yeah, we might want to check
do.
in with Dallas because he dropped the ball.
Do we want to check in with Dallas now before we go to the next break? Or do we want to check in when we come back?
Let's do it when we come back, just in case he's still scrambling.
All right. Break 3? Break 4? I can't remember which one we're on.
3.
3? All right.
Right, 3.
Then we'll see you guys back here in just a second. You're listening to the Van Full of Candy Show.
You looking for a good night's sleep, cowboy? Then pony up and join the new mattress revolution. At Sleepwagon Mattress Garden, we're going green. And we're growing our mattresses right out of the freaking ground like they did in the old West. No pesticides, no hormones, 100% organic mattresses that you can eat. Don't sleep another night on a mattress filled with poison and dead baby cows.
Free same-day delivery. Superior service. Best selection.
Sleepwagon Mattress Garden.
You're listening to KUTZ 103.1 FM and KUTZFM.org.
Sometimes I wanna swing by to check on her, see how her week is going. Would you disapprove? Other times I'll call up
You're listening to The Van Full of Candy Show. They push all the buttons on the elevator.
We are that annoying person on the elevator.
Yeah. How are you gonna know? How are you gonna know where you're going? Otherwise. Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show, guys. We got another half hour with you. Let's check back in. Give you a little bit of taste of the weather in your area or our area, some area. Let's
Everybody's
check
area.
back in with the weather. Hold on. Here you go.
Live from the KUTZ Weather Command Post, our award-winning team of meteorologists, guided by the all-powerful Storm Ranger Doppler radar, brings you weather as it happens on the hour, at the bottom of the hour, and somewhere in the middle of the hour, keeping you up to date on local weather. Here now, meteorologist Dallas Storm.
Hello, everyone. Dallas Storm here with a rundown of what you can expect weather-wise in your neck of the woods. If you are looking forward to a nice day outside, well, I hate to burst your bubble, but we have a serious weather system moving in from the northwest. It is bringing in mostly cloudy skies, rain, and windy conditions. Temperatures will be in the low to mid-40s, dipping down into the 30s later in the evening. You'll want to bring your galoshes and a sturdy umbrella if you are going to brave the elements. However, for those of you on the east side of town, you lucky suburbanites, skies will be partly sunny with only light winds and temperatures up into the mid-60s. Now, focusing our attention north into the foothills, we have word that the snow is dumping at a furious pace, closing down all the schools and most of the ski resorts. That's because of a potential avalanche warning. We have our man on the scene, boots on the ground, if you will, Mark Tracker, live on location in the foothills, monitoring the avalanche scare. Mark, are you there? Look, I don't know why I have to be out here in the gosh dang cold while that guy just sits in the office. All he does is sit in there, and I'm out here doing all the hard work. And I just don't get it. Why do I have to do all this? It's freezing. There's an avalanche. I had to drive this truck by myself, carry the camera. I'm all alone. I'm putting myself in danger, and that guy's just sitting at... Oh, hi. Mark here.
And that was your weather update on the top and bottom of each hour, and in between each hour, from the KUTZ Weather Command Post.
It's all right. It's our first week with weather. They're dialing it in.
Yeah. They're having technical. We need to talk to them.
There's a lot of discontent in the weather department.
Everybody's unhappy.
That's all right. Well, I mean, they're getting paid just as much as we are.
That's right.
Which maybe explains the
He's the one that filled out the job application.
Yeah, nobody
right?
forced people to be meteorologists.
Right.
It's
like, hey, here's your job description. You're going to be live out in the world giving us news on the weather, and then they're complaining about the weather.
It's not always going to be LA 76s. Sometimes actual weather happens. All right. What do we got? What did we decide? We're going to do some we're
going to play another. Well, it's kind of a game, but it's kind of just It's time for America's favorite radio show game or question.
Yeah.
We call it this or that.
Or that. Yeah.
It's a take on Would You Rather.
Sure.
But I called it this or that.
Yeah. We don't
I'm gonna try to word it so this or that comes through versus Would You Rather.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a wholly original game idea.
That's
trademark Van Full of Candy Industries.
That's right. This or that.
This or that.
And I'm going to ask you the question, and people can obviously, we have got a theme going here.
Yeah.
If you're live with us,
Guys.
you can chime in.
Yeah.
Give us your take.
You can be a part of the magic.
What if you would like to do this or that?
Okay.
Here we go. This is have everyone you know be able to read your thoughts, or that is for everyone you know to have access to your internet browsing history.
All
This
right.
or that.
Um.
Do you want people to, your friends, or not just your friends, everyone, read your thoughts?
Well,
For everyone you know, have access to your internet browsing history.
I don't know that anybody wants either, but
Absolutely not.
but can you? Chad wants to know if he can clear it before they get access. No,
No.
it's just they're storming your
raw.
computer, and
Yeah.
it's right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I was.
You can't even clear the last one you went to.
No, it's
That
that,
one
that
is
tab is
there.
still open. It's right
That's right.
there.
Yep. All tabs opened.
Yeah, it looks like I think we got one for this. I think I would go this as well. See, I'm buying into the mechanics as well. I'm not saying which one I'd rather. I'm saying I'm taking this or that. And I think we're going this. I'm trying to I noticed when I was doing too much working out, when I was too physically active.
When you were just
my
spelt and
well, no, I
ripped.
and I had a better mindset.
Yes.
I guess regular dumps of serotonin might have something to do with the thing. I was much happier back then. So I don't know that. Oh, that has to relate to this question because right now I'm back to just where is it? Just this and that, and
Wow.
it's just
That's a lot of words. A lot of bad words.
and people, drivers, don't get you. All right, so we're going this.
So this, you would rather have everyone be able to read your thoughts?
Yeah,
Wow.
because most of my thoughts I scream anyway.
Oh. So is it more of a to fend people off from approaching you?
Yeah, it's just I gotta get back to pushing them plates.
Sure. Well, it makes me curious as to what your internet browser history is.
No, it's
hiding.
Mostly, especially when I was doing the Stab show, some of the questionable search terms that,
Yeah.
that I had to use for research were probably not great.
Quote research.
Yeah, no, it was full on research,
Full on.
full on. All right, what do we got? Let's go.
This or that. This is vomit on your hero,
Mm-hmm.
or that have your hero vomit on you.
All right. This one seems pretty
Easy?
pretty
Is it an easy
straightforward.
one?
It seems straightforward.
Right.
Um.
I guess first you have to who's your hero? You know, it's like who's
Yeah.
your hero?
Well, yeah.
Like Batman,
Yes. Actual
Or-
Batman.
Michael Jordan, or
Yeah. I don't know that
family
you would.
member.
I'm just checking in. Hero vomit on me. I wouldn't get sued then. I don't know if they could, if they could sue you necessarily. I don't know, but it's the
Sue you.
embarrassment. I'd rather have the embarrassment, like to be in the endlessly looping viral videos of a celebrity throwing up on me.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that, rather than because I think also the half-life of these two videos, and I'm only seeing them in terms of caught in the wild paparazzi-style videos.
Okay.
Like me throwing up on a celebrity,
Yeah.
that goes away a lot faster
Sure.
than a celebrity throwing up on me.
Absolutely. Your 15 minutes last a lot longer
Yeah,
when Angelina Jolie pukes on you.
yeah, it's 15 minutes for me, but it appears in their in memoriam for them.
That's
That
right.
never goes away. So I'm going with that.
All right. Your
Yeah.
hero vomit on you.
Yeah, and some people might be into that too. I'm not so much.
Well, you never know. I agree. I wouldn't want to vomit on somebody.
No.
I don't want to vomit at all. It's just a horrible experience.
It's never a
Bad
good
taste in your mouth. It's like, just throw up on me. I'm cool with that. I'm cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if the hero happens to have a lot of money, then maybe.
Well.
So who said? Why would they sue you?
Well,
Who's gonna? It's like, good luck.
maybe some people's heroes are litigious.
All right. Well,
I don't know.
all right. This or that.
This or that.
This. Find a rat in your kitchen,
Mm-hmm.
or that. A cockroach in your bed.
Okay. Also, to me, fairly easy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Chad saying the reason for the suit could be considered assault. Sure, I can see that. I can
sure.
see that.
You just run up on somebody, projectile. Ah, gotcha.
Idiot.
You're my hero.
You're so wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. People are getting hit with charges for coughing on people recently. Sure.
Oh, okay.
It's different. Vomit is different nowadays.
Vomiting that COVID.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's this, find a rat in your
This, rat in
kitchen,
the
or
kitchen,
that, find
yeah.
a cockroach in your bed.
Yeah. No. No. This all the way.
This?
Yeah.
You'd rather have a rat in your kitchen?
Yeah. I don't like. I don't like. Like I think I was driving once and a bug just dropped down out of nowhere, and it's just no.
Oh yeah. Yeah. They'll sneak up on you.
I'm not a huge
Yeah,
fan.
but to
of
have it
bugs.
in your bed while, and the way I picture it is you're laying in bed with your own covers that aren't being hogged from your partner.
Yeah.
And you feel a little tingle on your ankle maybe. And you're like, what is that? And you're wiping it away.
Yeah.
And then you look and there's a cockroach crawling up your leg.
No.
You filthy so and so. Wash your sheets.
Yeah. I saw it a little bit more like sitcom-y. It's you're laying there and you open your eyes and there it is, just sitting on the pillow right in front of your face.
Yeah.
Either way, not good.
Staring at you.
Yeah, I don't approve of either of those. But rat and kitchen, it's not ideal.
No, but it kind of seems like that's where they are.
Exactly. It's a little bit more where they belong.
Yeah. How did it get in? That's there's all these questions that come up. It's like, where did the rat come from?
Sure.
Like, did I leave the door open too long?
Yeah.
What is the condition of my kitchen that is luring rats in?
Well, and how big does a mouse have to be classified a rat? What is the scale that we're dealing with here?
Sure.
So.
Well, I think rats and mice are different, but.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I know they're different, technically different animals, but it's like, at what point is a mouse big enough to call a rat? Because I'm not going to pick it up.
Like a giant mouse?
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to on site just glance. Oh, that's a mouse. It's a big mouse. It's not a rat though, guys. So
it's like when a shrimp becomes a prawn.
Yeah, sure.
How big is that shrimp?
Yeah. Yes. So this
rat in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't want any bugs in my bed. No. I don't care what they are.
No, please, thank you.
This, have a third nipple.
Okay.
Or that, an extra toe.
Well, if Milk were in the chat, I guess we could ask them.
Does somebody have one of those?
They tell us about their third nipple all the time. I'm still not sure if it's true.
Okay.
Or if they're just calling it into existence enough to just make it canon.
It sounds like we need to get that person onto this show at some point.
Yeah. Well, probably. So third nipple or
third nipple or an extra toe.
Just one extra toe. So just like one foot has 6
extra toe. Yeah, I'm going to say one of them has 6, one has 5.
Okay, well this one seems pretty easy because, just the custom shoes you would have to buy.
Right.
I don't think it's worth it.
But think of the climbing you could do.
Sure. All the things I could pick up with my bare feet, even easier.
Hang upside down from a tree branch.
Well, see now you're basically calling this extra toe a thumb. Now that changes everything.
Mm.
I'll
Yeah.
wear gloves on my feet.
There you
go. Chad, third nipple. That's more socially acceptable. I don't know that a extra toe is less socially acceptable, but sure.
And here's a question: Where is the third nipple? I mean, the picturing is like in the middle.
Yeah.
Right. You've got 3 of them.
Yeah, the ideal third nipple is
Right.
is right there.
Not like on your shoulder,
I don't know.
neck.
Oh, I don't know about a third nipple on my neck, but yeah, I got a that one, unless the extra toe is actually a thumb, in which case it's a whole other story.
Okay. Let's say it's an extra toe on each foot, and it's an opposable appendage.
Oh, okay, well, then yeah, I'll get like those bouldering, like toe sandal.
Yeah.
Like with the treads.
And just sew a sixth one on.
Yeah. Or just cut out. We'll have a fingerless toe sandal.
Yeah.
So just have my foot thumb sticking out the side, just a hole cut
It makes
out
it
of
easier to text that way.
Yeah. So I think you have changed a couple minds, mine and the chat. If you make it not just one random sixth toe, but a sixth toe on each foot, and it's a thumb, then yes, we're all on board. Who wouldn't be on board for that?
We're all on board.
You got it. That.
I love it. I'm that too. I'm going that. And the last this or that of the day. Last this or that is going to be this: rather eat only pizza for a year.
Well, you can stop there.
Okay.
What's that? What's that?
That is not eat any pizza for 5 years.
Oh, there are much larger periods in my history where this isn't too far from the truth.
It's hitting a little too close to home.
Oh, poor no.
Well, in theory, the way it sounds is it sounds really good. It's like, yeah, I want pizza every day for a year. But it says only pizza. You can only eat pizza.
Sure. You're still not shaking me.
Kind of like the eggs, the TikTok challenge earlier, the egg diet.
Pizza is nutritious and it's blameless. Look at all the vegetables, the protein, the carbs, the starch. It's a perfect food.
It is. And you could also do the gluten-free.
Sure.
And you could do the cauliflower.
Yeah.
So you're not getting all the dough.
But I'm not thinking of it in the positive endless variations way. I'm thinking just it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Greasy pepperoni falling off the dough.
Yeah, it's just every meal. It's just pepperoni, extra cheese.
Yeah. But at some point, do you when you have something all the time, you kind of get bored of it? Would you get bored of it?
No. I want pizza right now.
So 365 days times 3 meals a day.
I will eat 1,000 pizzas.
All right. Well, you are unwavering on your pizza for a year.
Yeah, I am this. I'm team this all the way on that one.
All right. Well, thanks for playing this or that, everybody. Thanks for playing.
Oh, another great this or that.
This or that.
So many thought-provoking questions.
Yeah.
So we do, since we introduced the entertainment calendar, in the name of equal time, we are actually contractually obligated to give you this week's Van Full of Candy boredom calendar as well. We can't just share one side of potential events, entertainment-wise. Some people might want some boring events. So let's give you guys the boredom calendar. Here is some of the sad and boring events going on in and around your area. Saturday morning at 6:30 a.m., it's escalator testing and calibration days at the Elmcrest DMV. Come on down and watch as the newly installed Elmcrest DMV escalator is run through a 52-point inspection, two-way speed test, load calibration, and so much more to ensure that it moves at just the right speed every time. Then, later Saturday afternoon, at the river access behind Trevin Fantanol Park, Mothers Against Mallards will be leading a group to remove the old duck crossing bridge and tunnel installed by the city of Mitchen in 1986. Bring your own scraper, solvent, and anti-duck chants. After the crossing is removed, the Mothers Against Mallards will lead a 45-minute angry stare at the river. Then, Sunday, you're not going to want to miss the Wixton County Fair Candle Eating Contest. It's the 144th annual Wixton County Candle Eating Contest, and this year's event is likely to be just as horrific as ever. This year's winner will get a 20% off stomach pumping coupon for Reliable Jerry's semi-professional hospital-style clinic office, while all other participants will receive one child-sized corn dog and a laminated copy of their signed release forms. And that's your van full of candy. Boredom calendar for the first week of March. Let's see if I can do this correctly. Oh, look at that. Classy style. All right, guys. Yeah.
That is that is quite the list.
Yeah. You got your choice. You got your choice of events. You can go entertainment. You can go sad and boring. We want to make sure that both sides of the story are equally covered.
Yeah. As long as you're on the east side of town,
yes,
you won't need an umbrella. So if you're going to stare at that river for 45
just
minutes,
45 minutes, unbreaking eye contact.
Otherwise, you're going to need your galoshes. I can't remember what side of town that's on, but
I can't remember. We gotta pay more attention to the weather. I'm sorry, we blow it off. They do a lot of work, and they're very angry. All right, guys, we got one more break, then we'll come back, say goodbye to you. This has been the Van Full of Candy Show. We're not done. Stick around. See you in a few.
This is it! Furniture Mania's 14-year-long liquidation sale is finally coming to an end! Everything must go, and no unreasonable or ridiculous offer will be refused! An 8-piece Sturlux bedroom set, yours for a trash bag filled with wet paper towels. A 14-piece Hearns and Crosby dining room set, haul it away for a drawing of a hug. Or this Sangatronic quadrillion-watt home theater system, delivered and installed for a baby bottle full of honeybees. Furniture Mania, located on the corner of Dynax Boulevard and the 84th Expressway. Just look for the building lit up like the f***ing sun with all the searchlights money can rent.
Up with the sunrise, you'll be staring out through the window on the day. I'll be another waking shadow cast on the covers of your bed. Give me another waking moment, shining against the solemn gray. Tell me the season's almost over. I can wait. So goes another winter, slowly hands in the pockets of my coat. You'll be the first to spin your story. I'll be the last to let you go. Tell me you'll always go before me, out along the solemn gray. Tell me the season's almost over. I can wait. told I'll be tired. Conversation, I'll be waiting. Get home, tell me all's go before me out along the solemn grave. Tell me the season's almost over. I can wait. I can wait. I can wait.
Welcome back to the Van Full of Candy Show. Pretty sure they can do a cartwheel.
I cannot do a cartwheel.
I don't want to test it right now. Give me a couple
I
months.
used to.
I did one on stage famously years ago, and
Yeah?
I was surprised. I don't know how straight my legs were. I didn't look at the video, but I achieved most of the mechanics. Welcome back, guys. It's Van
Yeah.
Full of Candy Show. We got a couple more minutes before we gotta head on out, send you on your way, finish your commute, be it morning or afternoon, evening.
We hope you got, your time's worth. You got some stories you can tell
Yeah.
at work, some
Yeah.
news stories.
You can ask some people which one they would rather have, that or this, or
Yeah.
you got some trivia. You know what? Bring your friends to the show.
You've
so you
got
don't-
a plate full of candy.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
you can take
just
wherever you
pockets full, just all the fun size, all the Butterfingers.
go. That's right. And
yeah.
thank you to KUTZ FM.
Yes,
Uh,
our vessel through which Van Full of Candy exists.
That's right. And they are a nonprofit,
They are.
and they rely on, us and listeners and
Mhm.
whatnot to keep this low frequency. Is it low frequency?
Oh yeah, it's like 100 watts. It's a very low.
I mean, is
low
that the
power.
correct terminology?
Low power?
Low
It's
power.
not low frequency. Low power. Yeah.
Yeah, and if you would like to help support KUTZ
Mm-hmm.
and support these local shows, they have a whole shopping center
Mhm.
of clothing and water bottles and really cool stuff. And I ordered a few things. I haven't received them yet, but I will have them on hopefully by the next show.
Yeah. I've got a shirt. It's one of my favorite shirts. Go to their Teespring site, cuts-fm.creator-spring.com. How about we just drop it in the chat? Just check out. You could probably search Teespring for KUTZ.
Or
Grab
go
a
to
shirt. Grab a mug.
KUTZFM.org and click on their shop.
Yes. Or you can donate any other way on their donate button. So check
That's right.
that out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And any donations sent to us during the show will go to KUTZ.
Yes. If you
Maybe.
if you misdirected
yes.
if you misdirected that donation money either through Stabs, Venmo, or PayPal, we will send that over in your name over
That's
to KUTZ. And you know what? If you want your name to be meant more, well, how about you contact us? We got a couple ways. You can send us emails, vanfullofcandy@gmail. You can call up the hotline. Just leave a voicemail. It's 1-802-468-7822, 1-802-HOT-STAB.
Yeah, would it kill you?
Would it? I mean, come on. We're gonna be like your mom. You don't call us enough. We could be dead in a ditch. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Give your old mom Van Full of Candy a call.
It'd be snowed in at a cabin in the woods,
Oh.
all alone.
Oh no! Actually, this is too close to
It's
reality.
getting personal.
Yeah. Jason
Well,
actually is
just
that
to
thing.
reiterate at the top of the show, the guy with his bobcat,
Yes.
he is cleared. I'm going to
You're free.
attempt after this. I'm going to attempt to get to town, as we call it up here. We're going to town
Yes.
to get some supplies
Show.
or sundries.
Well, like I said, if we're going to tie this to the top of the show,
Tie it.
I did threaten that I am going. There's enough time in here. The stage is mostly set. I've got enough time. If I leap immediately after the show, I'm going to run home and I'm going to go work out because that's what's happening now. I'm doing no less than 2 to 3 workouts a day. I'm going to get where I want to go. and be
That's a
happy.
lot.
And yeah, so that's the plan. But yeah, guys, if you didn't get enough of this show, catching it live, you can catch the Vanful of Candy show as it airs on KUTZ FM Thursday mornings on your morning commute, 8 to 10 a.m. And
Fridays,
4 to 6.
4 to 6.
I'm sorry, I sprung that on you. I
No,
apologize.
you did, and we received the message yesterday
Yeah.
from Mickey Rat, and it kind of confused. But yes, everything is still the same.
Yes, Thursday
8 to
mornings,
10,
8 to 10.
and 4 to 6.
Friday afternoons, 4 to 6. So it's on your commute, your morning commute, your afternoon, evening commute. That's what we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be a drive time talk radio show, and we're landing on your drive times.
So lucky you
Yeah.
get to hear us. You can hear us 3 times.
You can!
Now, tomorrow, and Friday.
And if you're not in the immediate Sacramento area to catch us on 103.1, then you can go to kutzfm.org and listen to us any old when and where.
Yeah, on your iDevice,
Yes.
and while you're working out.
Yeah. Oh, maybe
We'll
I'll
keep you company. We'll give you 2 hours of company
just go home and replay this while I'm
while you're on the treadmill. Yeah.
while I'm sweating. Can you sweat in a 40-degree garage? Yeah, you can. All right, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap us up here. Thanks for tuning in again. You'll catch us again next week. Are you gonna do, or should I do?
I got it.
Oh, you got it. There we go. You can catch us again next week, same time, noonish. We're gonna try and dial it in, get more on the nose.
And let's pray for no snow for me.
Yeah,
because then I could be in studio.
that'd be great. Also,
Yeah.
check us out on Twitter, Instagram, all those places. Vanful of Candy,
Don't we have a
YouTube.
website still?
Vanfulofcandy.com still exists as well.
Yeah,
so you can
there's
catch
a lot
us
of fun stuff there.
all over the place. I'm just trying to get us right up to the end here. I know we stopped down for a minute, so I'm trying to get us to go over, but we can just run a break to say goodbye. And you can edit. No, you can't edit this out because I'm talking over it. Okay.
No, you're fine.
All right, guys. We will see you next week.
Yes, thanks for tuning in.
Hope you have a good week. We'll see ya.
I've been Jason.
I've been Jesse. And this has been the Vanful of Candy Show. Have a good rest of your day.
Hey, all you beautiful people. Is your current job just straight up nasty? Are you ready to work where every night is a party? Then it's time you get your moneymaker over to Lady Ray's Bartending College. If you want to ditch that 9-to-5 grind and learn how to make a bumpin' grind on the rocks.
All right, I'm just going to stop that. We don't need the last break. You can put that in if we need it, which we might.
Yeah.
Because the time was thrown off by me. Once again, I think I started the timer like 30 seconds late, and then we had to stop down. So you've got a little bit more editing to do than I wanted this show to be for you, but if you want to take care of that. Sorry.
Ain't no thing.
And there's like a beep and a half that needs to happen.
That'll be fun. Well, it's within the first 45 minutes. So.
Yeah, it's the first segment when you're talking about being snowed in, and it was like, oh shit.
In the intro.
Yeah, in the first,
In the beginning.
the opening, and then there was a shh, there was shh. So that one might need it in the second segment. So it's
Okay.
all early, but then we got the first entertainment calendar. Oh, we're dialing it in, guys. It's only our second time.
Yeah.
No, Chad, there will
And the second time has to be throw a monkey wrench in it.
yeah. Well, we're trying to add more content because, like we were saying here, the songs are about 15 minutes now. If we add a couple more commercials and we actually get to the 5 segments like we plan to, we can actually remove the commercials soon.
The music.
Yeah, or the music, that is. And add more commercials, meaning more pre-produced content. Chad, no, Inside the Box is happening at 4 o'clock, but I live close enough. I live like 5 minutes away. So if I leave now, I can go home, do like 45-minute workout, then come back in plenty of time. Inside the Box will be here at its regular time. So thanks for joining us, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Everything feeling? We're gonna just talk here since you're not in person. Everything feeling good? Am I not Am I not like powering through too much? Do I need to give you more room to breathe? Are we? Do
Nope,
we have a
you're
good back
good.
and forth here? Is everything good?
It's good. And quite
Okay.
honestly, I felt like there wasn't like any sort of delay or weirdness in trying to hear what you're saying and then trying to react to it.
Yeah,
And-
surprisingly enough, this was a pretty clean Zoom back and forth. I was worried about losing that immediacy and that back and forth energy. So
no,
I think
the
we're
technology is good.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for us. I will be back in about an hour 40. I need to get moving. And Jason might be joining us in the chat unless they're in town.
I'm not, no.
Picking up supplies,
Well,
trading
when
furs.
I say town, I mean the town of Cool with its blinking red stop sign.
We got one stoplight. That's all we
right.
need.
Yep.
Any more and you're just being fancy.
Yeah, you don't need yellow and green.
No. All right, guys. Let's see. How about we send you over to another Sacramento friend, and you guys have to. She mentioned she knows a lot more Sacramento streamers, and for me to just message and get that information, I can't do that. I'm too busy. If you guys want to figure out other Sacramento streamers, ask DJ Holiday Special as we send you over there. Get some fat beats. Enjoy DJ Holiday Special, and we will be back here for Inside the Box in less than an hour and a half. So have a good rest of your afternoon. Hold on for the raid. Inside the Box in a few. All right.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I want to know more Sacramento streamers. And
Yeah, for
sure. More, so
Who knows?
the person we just traded over to, which they ended before we got to them. Gosh darn it.
Dogs game it.
Oh, DJ Holiday Special. I thought they were still going to be going. Alright, well, that sucks.
All right, I'm going to go.